And we continue learning Mesilas Yesharim Yomi with the incredible Hachzik program. We're still in the middle of the 11th chapter, the chapter dealing with Nikiyas, quite a lengthy chapter, but quite a powerful chapter as we've been learning the critical importance of Gezela, of the siyagim, of the boundaries that one needs to make with arayis. And yesterday we continued with this discussion with how careful one has to be with the food he puts in his mouth. And from there we pick up on page 200 and run, continues the Ramchal. And in order for us to know, not only the not kosher behemos, oishkatzim, or the impure animals, bilvadei tameim. That's not the only thing you can't eat. Elegama treifos, but as well the treifos are now shachted, not kosher, shabamina kosher atzmein b'chlal tom. That's also called tama. Amar HaKosav says the pasuk in Vayikra, lavdo bein hatam bein hatar, that it separates, it's distinguished between tar and tamei. Oba be'er zarbazenu, and comes the chacham to teach us achron levracha. There's no need for the pasuk to say there's a difference between a chamar and a para, a donkey and a cow, because we already know that. So what's going on here in the Torah? What is this differentiation that we are learning? Says the chacham, this is a medrash in Teres Kahanim. So lama nemar ben atami ben atar. So why does it say tamei and tar? Bein tamei alacha. You know what it's teaching you? It's teaching you that even within something that is kosher, bein tamei alacha, it's not kosher for you. Or bein ta'ir alacha, or it's pure to you, which means bein shenishchad ruba ikana, whether it was shechted properly, the majority of the trachea, lenishchat chatzer, whether only part of it was shechted properly. V'kamin ruim the chatzer, what's the difference? How often do people have this question? Different achsherim. Who really needs? What's the difference? You cut the animal. The knife went all the way through. If the knife went halfway through, what's the difference? Maloya saira, it's a teeny little bit is the difference between a shchita that's half and a shchita that's roif. And that's the difference between a kosher shchita and a not kosher shchita. Ad kan l'shayin, and that's the end of the medrash. Va'amru lo shein zeh b'siyam amaran b'kameh bin rubai. Now explains the Ramchal, the Chachamim use this expression that what's the difference? How much is there between the two different shchitas, laharis? You know what this shows us? Kama nifla koyach ha-mitzvah. How incredible is a mitzvah. Shechut hasayra. This teeny little hair's breadth. When you're doing that shchit, the difference between 50% and at that more, mavdil. That separates bein toma l'tayra mamish, between toma and tayra kosher and not kosher. And finally, it concludes in Mesilas Yesharim, if you have a brain on your head, yachshav, you're going to think, you can consider a forbidden food like poison, or like a food that is a poison mixed into. What would happen? What would happen? You have a big fat piece of meat and a dot of poison was put in. A massive cholent. There's a little bit of poison inside. Will a person say, probably that poison is on in the part that I'm eating. Is there any suspicion? If you had anything to worry that maybe there's a dot of poison, even a slight suspicion, of course you never eat that if it's poison. And if you would, if you see someone eating something and he says, oh yeah, there's a little bit of poison, but yeah, I'll take the risk. Shaita, a fool. Af Isra Meichel, so too is with regard to Isurim. Kvar ba'arnu shu'eres mamish leiv the nefesh, something that's not kosher, something that's not the proper shchita is what? It's poison for the mind and the soul. And kein mi'efo ya'amekel b'makom chshashal Isra, who could be lenient? In Baal Seichel, if he's intelligent, Valdavar and Emar, V'samti shebein b'loyecha, and Baal Nefesh Ata, you put your knife, if you are the master of your soul, that you don't just go after your desires, of course, there's the temptations, of course, there is, people want to eat, but we have to be careful, and we have to view something not kosher, something with an issue, as if there's a little bit of poison mixed inside, and we'll pick up from here in the next year, B'siyata Dishmaya.